What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about everything we know about Ghost of Tsushima Legends. So I want to read over the blog post that we got from PlayStation. Obviously, the whole thing is technically a version 1.1. That's kind of the entire thing, right? It comes with like more photo mode, new game plus, new horror, all this stuff. Legends is a part of that. And in my opinion, Legends is the biggest part of that. But technically, it's even bigger than Legends. We'll talk about that very, very briefly. But Legends is obviously the thing I want to focus the most on. Now, really quickly before I jump into that, make sure if you guys aren't already subscribed that you do. We're getting so close to 40,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you guys haven't joined our Discord, the link for that will be in the description below. Especially for a game like this, we can definitely try and organize some play sessions. You guys can meet people that are already there, already talking about all this stuff. So again, the link for that will be down in the description below. So let's go through this. Ghost of Tsushima Legends features 2-player story missions and 4-player survival missions, as well as a raid that will release in the weeks following launch. Now, they already said that. The raid, I'm actually extremely excited for the raid. A lot of this stuff, maybe it's just because I've played Avengers over the past several weeks. It sounds like Avengers, but it's in Ghost of Tsushima's world, which makes it absolutely incredible. So I'm very pumped for that. After you've downloaded version 1.1 of Ghost of Tsushima, you can visit the PlayStation Store from your PS4 to download Legends, which will allow you to play. You'll need the internet connection, and you'll also need PlayStation Plus. And this entire thing, by the way, goes live on October 16th, which is next Friday. I will be playing it. We'll be live streaming it. We'll be having videos, all of that good stuff. Once you have version 1.1, you'll notice a new character at various towns and locations in Tsushima. Gyojin, the storyteller, hopefully I'm saying that first name right. He's heard the rumors about Ghost of Tsushima, but he sees things differently. Now, I love the way that this guy looks. I like the way that they are doing it. He's a storyteller. He's an author and gatekeeper of the stories you'll find in Ghost of Tsushima Legends. I love the like mythical stories that they tell in Ghost of Tsushima with like the different kind of art style or art direction that they go in telling that. I love that. Seems like they're doing kind of a spin on that with this. Now, you can do that. You can speak to him, which I think is actually a really cool thing, that technically you could just be playing the main game. You find this character, and then you can, it's basically the center point to jump into Legends, but I like that. At the same time, even for someone like me, I kind of want to get in, start the game and just jump right in. You can do that. However, you can also go there directly from the title menu or the pause menu. That's super cool. The pause menu already has like 15 trillion things in it, or by accepting a PSN invite from a friend. Classes. So this is what was shown a little bit last time, but now we get a lot more details. In Ghost of Tsushima Legends, you'll be able to pick one of 4 classes. Each one has unique advantages. When you start Legends after a short tutorial, you'll choose which class you want to unlock first. As you rank up, you'll unlock the rest of them. In addition to each starting with their own unique ability, each class can unlock an alternate ability as you progress, as well as earning class-specific charms and ranged weapons. So we're going more into like the RPG kind of like loot-based thing. But again, I actually really like this in this case. While playing with friends, you can mix and match classes however you'd like, whether it's a party of all 4 players playing as the same class or everybody playing as a different class. Samurai. Samurai players can run straight into combat and stay there, sustaining their health while chopping enemies down left and right. When you're overwhelmed, use Hachiman's Fury ultimate attack to slash through enemies in a flurry of strikes. Hunter, which is more of like the ranged weapon, or the ranged class. As a hunter, you can stand on the edge of combat and snipe enemies before they even see you. You can also use explosive arrows to slow down groups, and when the combat gets really fierce, the Eye of, I'm not even going to try it, ultimate attack will unleash multiple arrows straight at your enemies' heads. The Ronin. Ronin players can revive their entire team. So this is more of like the support class. Really, what I want to say really quickly, it does seem like they kind of run out of, I'll probably try all 4. Okay, Ronin seems cool, Assassin seems cool, but first 2 kind of seem pretty darn detailed, and then we get to these other 2, they don't seem as, maybe I'm wrong there. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying I'm not going to play as them, but you can do this because you can help your friends, or he can also summon a spirit dog, and yes, you can absolutely pet your spirit dog, which is awesome. We do see that in the trailer. And then Assassin, if you prefer doing massive damage with a single attack, you'll love the Assassin. The Shadow Strike ultimate attack will allow you to teleport across the battlefield and directly strike your enemies. If that's not intimidating enough, wait until you see the terrifying mask the Assassin gets to wear. Assassin seems the least detailed out of all 4 of them in terms of the words written on this blog. Again, I'm not saying that doesn't mean that they're going to, they could be the most fulfilling character when we're actually playing, but it seems like, I mean, they only actually highlighted his ultimate attack, whereas the rest of them, they kind of talk about everything else. We'll see how they all act in the game. And then here's the breakdown. So you have story missions. So these are for the 2 players only. You can take, you go through the entire story of what's happening. When you unlock higher difficulties, you'll face new encounters, tougher enemies, bonus objectives, and greater rewards. And then there's survival. You can team up with, so up to 4 people, you and 3 others, and then you fight waves of enemies while defending different locations. You and your team can activate blessings to help yourselves, like ignite enemies or summon a spirit bear, which sounds pretty awesome. The longer you survive, the more bonus objectives you complete, the more rewards you'll earn. And then the raid, which is sounds like the Mega Hive in Avengers. In fact, it's almost the exact same thing. Top skill, top gear level, all 4 players in order to survive. It's a 3-part adventure that will require teamwork in order to go through. It'll also features a robust new photo mode. I love photo mode. I love it for the community. I almost never use photo mode. I'm not artistically talented, so good for. And again, I know a lot of people are really into it, so I think that's a pretty solid thing. It's also packed with new cosmetics, new gear. You've equipped. You'll be rewarded with increasingly rare and powerful gear as you take on greater challenges. I guess and then there's also trophies. Trophies will be added, which is probably the most important part for someone like me. Will appear in a separate section. The upgraded gear thing is obviously the thing that maybe scares me the most, especially again playing Avengers. You can get into games where gear literally means nothing. It's more of a cosmetic. You don't really notice the effects that it has on you, right? What kind of whatever increase it does to you as a individual. Sometimes you don't notice it. It'll be interesting to see how they do it. However, what I will say is the gear in Ghost of Tsushima, well, 2 things. One, it is diverse in terms of its look already, so I do have confidence that maybe the better gear will at least look a lot better, so you'll be maybe more visually appealing, so it will be that person obviously is very skilled because they have a higher level. And 2, again, credit to them with the gear. When you go through Ghost of Tsushima and you're unlocking all the different suits, you can do the kind of the side quests or the quest arc to get the special gear, the special weapons. I mean, they are very different. And they have their own buffs. They have their own, abilities that make them very different from each other, right? Even just in basically the first couple hours of the game, you get a couple different ones that do some pretty awesome things. So they already have basically what I'm saying, they already have a really good foundation for Ghost of Tsushima. It's one of the best games of the year. It's one of my favorite games of the year. It's one of a lot of people, especially I know from this channel, one of their favorite games of the year. This is going to be awesome. I am psychic. I will say that. Yesterday on my second channel, Podcast Now Plus, I actually did a video titled What's Going On with Ghost of Tsushima Legends. That normally happens when I do a video like that. Normally news happens within a week. Sometimes it's a day like this. There's actually been other examples where I'll do videos like this and literally I did it for Nev Campbell of Scream. I said, why hasn't she signed on yet? Literally the next day it was official that she signed on for the movie. I have some sort of psychic ability where I don't know that it's coming, but I do, and I can predict it one day, only one day in the past I can do that. So just to keep in mind, in case you guys wanted to know, you could sign up for my masterclass. I'll leave a link for that. But I am very, very pumped. Ghost of Tsushima is a phenomenal game. There's other stuff. Again, New Game Plus, that horse looks absolutely amazing. All the different, color blends of your armor and all that stuff. Again, those are big to some people. To me, well, look, I'll be honest with you, I haven't finished the main game. I've played actually several, dozens of hours in this game, but I haven't beaten it yet. This gives me the best excuse to jump back in. I will probably be playing this game a ton leading into it. And then this Legends mode I will also be. And it's also kind of cool because it's more mystical, more kind of in that way. Right before Halloween, I feel like it doesn't exactly fit an Amnesia or a Little Hope may fit the horror vibe, but it's kind of close in its own way. Very, very excited. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Are you excited for this mode? Which class are you going to play as? Let me know. As I said in the beginning of the video, make sure if you guys are not already subscribed that you do. Again, getting very close to 40,000 subscribers. Again, if you guys haven't joined our Discord server, link for that will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'll be covering this mode when it comes out. I'll be playing it. We'll live stream. We'll have videos. All the trio, really, for something like this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.